So part 2, you rejoin us. Black Phoenix out-qualified us on the hard tyres. He is someone to watch. He will be very, very quick. We start on the mediums. We'll go as long as we can on the mediums, and then we will go to hards till the end. We don't have a free hand in the strategy. I've done no real practice in terms of like times. Like on this particular set of boots. I hadn't on the hards either. I think there was time to be found there. I think the setup's good. But we'll have to find out and see. And
don't go overly aggressive into turn 1. There'll be a lot of heavy braking, and the cars will be extremely close together.
now I don't know whether or not that's the better strategy. So I reckon we'll do this one. Actually, no, we'll make it 37 laps of fuel. Okay, that's fine. So we're going with strat 1, which is take these tyres as long as they'll go before they fall apart. It's the furthest we've been up the grid for a while. There's more people behind us than there is in front. Let's put it that way. Seventh. Top 5 would be nice. Got beat off the line by Thick Noodle. Whoa.
We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
So between that 13 and 15 will be the pit stop.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. You have P7, 7th place. Hit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps, 33 laps to go.
So a 33 lap race. We said we could do 16 laps on the medium tyre. What we'll do, we'll go one stop, and if it's not working we'll go to the 2 stop and try and get the points for fastest lap. But here we go, we'll back up into the last couple of corners here. Swing it left, swing it right, that would have been the exit. So here we go. It's gut check time.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Oh, here we go. First race where we've had a chance to see the front end of the grid at the start. Let's not get caught up in a turn 1 accident. Let's engage the clutch, let's build the revs. Probably overdone it. Not the greatest getaway, but not the worst. Better than the guys behind. We've got 3. Oh, we're going to have guys go mental. This is silly. This is going to be silly. I hope we don't get hit from behind. We make up a position. Oh, we're going to still be here. That was a little bit dicey with RK. I didn't really understand that he was there. Machine Fishy is retired. That's one down. While I was messing around with that, we had a big snap of oversteer. That didn't work either. That's a bad run out the last corner. Fishy's going to be all... R. Kelly's going to be all over us, I'd guess. I've hit that wall, that curb that you don't want to hit. And he's going to be all over me. A little bit of a snap of oversteer there. I go to no ERS because when you go through here you don't really need it.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
So Kelly will take that off me quite easily there. Got no problem with that because he's a lot quicker than me. He was quicker in qualifying. And as I said, just trying to get the top 5. It's there in front. Bazooka Joe again behind us. Was good on tyre wear last time if I remember rightly. I think the tyres are starting to go off already, to be fair. This is quite nice to be in the pack, to be racing for the first time all season. So we'll get our head down now. Try not to spin the rears. Got to try and keep this DRS train going though. Kelly with a big slide out the last corner there. I don't know if that was lag or whatever it was.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
So I thought the leader had run off into the distance. They really haven't. The time difference between the top guys in F1 is fantastic. Really. We never normally see it because we're normally down the back.
Is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Don't want to be chucking it over there too much because we'll just wear the tyres out. They're absolutely screaming as it is. I don't know if we've got the pace to stay with the guys in front. It's still a long way to go. I feel like the real pace of the guys in front is showing now that They're extending their advantage just a little bit every lap. Although that was the fastest sector we've been through all race. So just as I say that, I start to drive. I feel quite tense. I'm not driving particularly well. And I find this when I feel like I've got a result on, I drive within myself. I don't drive as well as I know I can, and that annoys me, but it's something I'm going to have to learn to fight. It's just at the end of the day, we're just coming racing for fun, so we should try and treat it like that. It's a bit of fun, and it's league race. Let's try and treat the rest of this race like it's a bit of fun, and we'll see how we get on. I think that might be the way forward. So this lap's been my best lap, in which I'm trying to keep my breathing normal, trying to pretend like this doesn't matter, pretend that isn't what the goal that I set for the race in front of us. We lost the DRS though, even though we done a 4/10 quicker, but we're out of Bazooka Joe's DRS. That's important. We lost 2 tenths through there, and we lost 4 tenths to Kelly. But only a tenth to Bazooka. So Bazooka doesn't quite have our pace. We don't have Kelly's pace at all. And I don't know if Kelly has the pace of the guys in front. Really chuck that in. I wonder if this is going to be the quickest middle sector of the race for us. I don't know why. We just said to the car, stick there, and decided whether it would or not. We found a tenth on him, 2 tenths on Bazooka. Didn't like that last sector at all. Black Phoenix fastest lap of the race.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds.
It'll be longer than that now. Not that we want anyone to have an accident, but the top 5 guys are running nose to tail. We're sort of next, which is what I thought we were in terms of overall pace in the championship, probably, before we turned the wheel, but suddenly
Careful on the tyres. Our data is showing some wear. Most likely you'll be able to feel it.
I feel like Bazooka's handing us in that middle sector. It's down to 1.6 now, yep. Needs to start concentrating again. Doesn't matter, but in front, if they start battling, that'll be good for us. But we do need to stay relatively driving well, because we don't really want to go down to 7th. Won't be a reward for our effort so far. Little puff of smoke out of Kelly. I think he lost a bit of time. Found time in that last sector though.
A small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
That was a bit better that time through there. Oh, there's a car around. There's Danny Kvyat. Just staying on the parts on the inside line. Cheers for that, Danny. Come up at me like a torpedo. Very, very disconcerting, the old what you call it, the old Ghost AI. I don't really like that. We'll turn this right down now. I don't know if that cost us time. It did on the lap, I know that much. I don't know if it cost us time to it probably worked out about the same to us and Bazooka. It's probably our best exit out the last corner. We've had all. We found time in the last sector there, so in terms of our race pace, Kelly going for a move into turn 1. Will we arrive with a car backwards? No, but he moves up to P4. Limitless back down to 5th. Will he come back at him and sort of see it in front of us? It's clean so far. We're sitting here waiting to pick up any of the pieces. And apparently it don't look like Limitless has got anything for the new man to the championship. I told you I know he's quick. I've raced him in other championships before. And off the road goes Limitless. And that'll be that. P5. It's a false position though. Not going to pretend it isn't. And I'm going to guess he'll blast straight back past us on the straight. We've got to do our own thing. We don't need to be here. He'll dive for it into turn 1. We'll let him go. He didn't need to run us out of room like that though. There was absolutely no reason to run us out of room like that and put us back into Bazooka Joe's fucking thing. That's pissed me off. That has pissed me off. I was quite willing to let him dive up the inside. I didn't mind. I gave him plenty of room. I didn't even try and defend the move. He was faster than me. I didn't want to battle him. And he decided to drive like a dickhead and run us out of road and put us back into Bazooka and run me off the circuit. And that's annoying. There was no actual reason for that. Because he couldn't get his car stopped in time. He'd just been off the road on his tyres. He's done the exact same thing again. Now, I don't like that when people do that. If you're going to drive through on lap 10 of a 33 lap race, you best fuck off in front of me. Because now I'm annoyed. And now I'm going to have Bazooka in DRS zone. I don't want to get into a DRS war on worn tyres. But you bet your fucking bottom dollar I'm going to be forced to now. So here we go. So he's now just outside DRS zone. So now I'm going to have to pump DRS for the rest of the straight. Fine. So now I've started to clam up and drive badly. Got to calm back down. Go hot lap for a second before.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to next too soon.
I was run for 11 laps with high fuel mixture. That exit off that corner was marvellous. Not even gonna lie. Hassan Daddy can't make the tyres last. Bazooka will not get a DRS. The game felt really laggy then all of a sudden. Don't like that. Had to collect that back up. And Bazooka will be honest now. Hamilton versus Rosberg.
Car in front is 3.0 seconds.
Could do Lando's DRS, to be fair. We're not going to get it. And Limitless has been off the track. And what the fuck is that? There's a guy all over the road. There's Limitless up the inside. What is this?
In this lap, push now.
Okay, so we can do 21 laps on a brand new set of hards. Need to change the fuel meal.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Nah, mate, we're alright. We'll push these as hard as they'll go. One more lap.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy. A new strategy is available on the MFT. Copy that. Don't forget, box this lap.
And there is a reason why we've gone long. Phoenix will go longer than everyone else because he's better tyres. But that's not the point. The point is we're trying to get points. We got that stop just in time. That was good.
Exit now.
Limitless will go now. They took time off us.
Strategy
And Bazooka Joe will beat us with the undercut.
to the end now.
But they've all got the undercut, but we've got the fresher tyres for the end of the race. And I'm more happy with that. I can't lie, and I was happy on this particular bunch of tyres. I can't lie. Here we go then. So, we've got grip to spare here. And I know we do. And Lando's going to get in our way. Right, let's go for Joe. We've only got to do 18 laps on these. I don't want to kill him early, but I'm quite happy. Like, okay, we've ended up 7th out of all of them on the shuffle. The strategy.
Last here, use overtake. Use
Because
overtake.
we extended, but we extended in the right way. We made the tyres last longer than everyone else, done 2 laps longer, and now we're on. I'll go hide the RS. He was definitely on full. Got that launched up. Hello Joe, we're here, we're with you. Don't worry about that this time, mate. I know I'm not going to have enough of an overrun to get him into here. Don't want to light the tyres up. Got that corner quite well there. Fastest lap for us. I don't know if Joe's catching Limitless. If we're both catching him, I ain't got a problem. But Phoenix has just set another fastest out. He's just hit a different world round here. I'm going to go none. At the moment, this feels quite effortless. If that makes sense. I know we're not overtaking him, but it feels quite, you know, we're under control. We're not making any mistakes. We're not diving down the inside. Got caught on the curb there, which didn't help us at all. Another fastest lap for us. 3 fastest lap in a row. We did get DRS, but he's pulled away by the line. This is the start of the worst lap I've done since I've come out the pits. So that's not good. Yeah, lost 3 temps already. Just get on the power early. That's it. Limitless is there. They're all there. Just no mistakes. I said this. If we made no mistakes, we'd be up with them. This is probably one of our weakest tracks. I've gone off and made a mistake and tried to take that corner flat yet, like everyone else seemingly has to. That was probably the latest I've been on the brakes into there. Not overly happy with doing that. Not overly happy with running with this low ERS through this section. He must fully light up his ERS round there.
We're only a second away from the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS to pass him.
A race-long battle, basically, with the ERS and the fuel. Fastest lap through the first sector for us here. Get this locked down. We're going for it. I think we can get him We've got 43 seconds behind us. If we lose and spin and we drop a wheel, we'll still probably be 7th. It's a bit early for it though. Is someone off?
Yellow flag.
Oh my god, thick noodle. Round in the middle.
Green flag.
We were 6th anyway. He must have been down the back, but that's not the point. Safety car? If we safety car'd now, what would we do? Got in the wash of his rear wing there. That's going to be hurting the tyres all day long. Go to no ERS. I think he's starting to struggle now. How he saved that, I'll never know. About 3 bites of the cherry there to keep that going. That was lovely, that exit there. That was less lovely. That was imminent danger. Got off there quite well. Right, this should be slam dunk. How does he get away?
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Right, and that might be Hassan, or that might be one of the back markers with Danny Kvyat now in the way of Bazooka Joe. We'll go to the outside and we'll now slam down the inside and get away with it a little bit there. And this is a Force India going to be in the way through literally the worst section for him to be in the way. There we go.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Here we go. Near enough full ERS with the slowest in the speed trap. It's going to be a late dive bomb. I'm going to dive bomb it from there. Oh no, shit. Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
That's that done. Hassan Daddy, I think, has been off the road. We'll find out. Oh, that's going to be interesting every time. So, what was I saying about no mistakes? And we make a mistake on the last corner, on the curb. And we lost 3.5 seconds. So, Kelly and Daddy have been off. So, we would have made 2 places. Kvyat's fucking about in the last sector, which we don't really need or want. Phoenix is 51 seconds down the road. Hassan Daddy's going to go for a set of softs, I guess.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.4 seconds.
Right, we're on go to the end mode. Top 6 will be good. And he's put a set of mediums on, thinking he can't go to the end. So, okay, fine, no problem with that.
Let's use some of this energy.
Oof.
Increase the ERS deployment.
We will do in a second, just let us work ourselves out. We're absolutely bathed in sweat as usual. And we can't get round that corner. Like, we're going to be really, really struggling for the rest of the race. It's 11 seconds to Joe, who's on the back of the guys in front of him. Must have had a little bit of a contretemps with a back marker or something like that. But yeah, they don't know what to do, the back markers. It's annoying.
Okay, the gap behind is 24.6 seconds.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take these tyres 2 more laps, or this lap, and we're going to say we can do 8 laps on the softs.
Our gap to the car in front is 13.2 seconds.
Maybe one more time by, just to make sure they'll last till the end. What we're doing in times, we're doing 2 seconds lap slower. Bullshit.
Just managed the gap to the car behind. We think he's got a time penalty. Understood, stopping this lap.
He wouldn't have got us. But I don't want to be that sitting duck.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Fucked up with the 5-second speeding penalty. This ain't going to help us. Oh well. We'd have been 7th anyway. What we got to lose by doing this? At least it puts some thing into the channel.
Go now.
Let's go. Like literally. It's 7.6 seconds. If we've both got 5-second penalties, he's got no hope.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Four attempts already.
Caution, caution.
Ooh. Oh, there we go.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
We got that one. Then we got to go for a nice hit at fastest lap. Here we go.
We're leading our teammate by 45.6 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 39.6 seconds. Our gap behind is 1.8 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. We're sat in 6th. Gap to car in front is 38.6 seconds. They're on old hards. The gap to the car behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 5 laps till the end. Nice deployment. It's time to use some of this charge. Okay, gap ahead is 38.7 seconds.
Yeah, mate.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, he's up in the air. I realised I mustn't have talked for like 5 or 6 laps because I've been concentrating that hard. I've forgotten to talk. I don't want to overdo this ERS.
The car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Now we need to go to none as we go down into this first car. We just need to stay within a second of him. I think we get him on penalties. Problem is when you run through a corner like this, you end up losing loads of time. And the reason that I want to save the ERS on this lap is I want to run hot lap full on the last lap.
The car behind has a time penalty. Don't fight him for track position. We don't want an off.
So now we're outside of the high.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Went long into there, that wasn't good.
This is your final lap of the race.
So I've got to find 1/10. He'll get helped by DRS. Last lap of the race, Tibson puts in a fastest lap. Phoenix wins. Mr. Dude fucking about in the middle of the road. That's probably going to cost us being on the back of fucking someone else. This is bollocks. This is why I don't like this league. We're going to get screwed over on another last lap. He's going to dive up the inside there. We're going to have to try and... Somehow, this is just shit. It's just absolutely shit. This has ruined a perfectly decent last lap battle because of the fucking back markers. And that can't be right, Hyper. That can't be right. I know it's for 6th. I know it shouldn't matter. But it does. Look at him. That's a back marker. That's a back marker fucking about in the middle of the road on the last lap, who can't get points, who hasn't got the ability to realise they've got to get out the fucking way. And that's shit. And we're going to lose that to Hassan fucking Daddy. Oh, did we beat him? Fucking holler victory if we did. Oh, 6th place. There we go. What an absolute shit show of the race. Not really happy with the back markers. And we threw away time because we spun, but I suppose it didn't matter in the end because we got the position back because Hassan Daddy had the same issue with back markers. So 6th, I think that's our joint best result of the season. I'm not too sure. Couldn't do fastest lap at the end. Put the softs on. Probably was a good idea just for a bit of action at the end. I'm sorry I didn't talk much. Still quite pissed off with the whole thing, to be honest. 6th place, 1 5-second penalty, 45 seconds behind Suzuka Joe. R. Kelly got the podium like I said he would. 2 stopped in the end for tyre wear and trim, and that was it really. So we'll pick up some points. That's the end of this race, and we'll see you next week for Canada and Monaco. See you later.